Girl Like Her. It sounds like a mystery movie. But anyway, let's start this review. I'm going to talk about A Girl Like Her. A Girl Like Her is about a girl who gets bullied, and that bullying leads to depression, and depression leads to suicide. Alright, now I told you what is the premise of the movie. I'm going to talk about the character, Jessica. She's the victim. Brian is Jessica's best friend, the one who helps her out and supports her, and yes. And I want to say one thing, guys and girls could be best friends. That doesn't mean, you have a friend who's a female and, that doesn't mean that you like them. That's possible, just to mention that. And also Avery is the girl who is the bully. The premise of this movie is very simple, nothing extraordinary. I like how the film, the cinematography is. I love the actors. I have no problem with the actors. The movie is very well written. It felt real. It didn't felt fake. It felt at least realist. The movie had a real pacing feeling because it basically ends up Jessica ending up in a coma, and then the school is gonna have an event about these journalists or people from news and stuff are coming in to the school to film a documentary about the school because they have reached the top 10 best school in America, basically. So yeah, they're gonna get like a spotlight or a highlight in the school that has been reviewed and claimed to be the best and friendliest school in America, and they notice, wait, someone got bullied and that person got depression and that person got committed suicide or attempted suicide. Yes. And this is how the movie rolls out. The movie is basically a movie in a documentary. There's actually a fake documentary in the movie that Jessica parents allowed the people, I don't know, from the studio or whatever, to record their life event about their daughter fighting for her life in the hospital, basically in a coma. About this movie that, like, for instance, I like her friend Brian. Why I like Brian? Because Brian is cool. He's like this nice guy, he's not the cool guy, he's not like the tough guy. He's like the the nice friend, the good person. So he has this plan to pin on a hidden camera on Jessica. So when she goes to school and she gets bullied by Avery, he could record everything. So I like that premises. I like how Brian thought of that to help her friend. That was pretty cool. It was pretty smart. It felt very, very modernized, And also, I think Brian is actually cute. I'm just saying, if they do another James Bond movie, hire that guy. Yeah, I want him to be cute because he's the one with the gadgets and the cameras. Avery, on the other hand, she's like this popular bimbo girl, and they think they're perfect with their hair and all that stuff. And in her side of the story, I like how they show her more, like basically the movie show a little bit more on her side and less of Jessica's side, because the movie is basically focused on anti-bullying. But remember, in life, the victim isn't the one with the problem. Yes, they're having a problem, but they are not the problem. The bully is the problem. Mentions this in one of the scenes. They show a bunch of parents having a meeting with the teachers, and then a lot of the parents are like arguing. They're like saying, hey, like, what are you gonna do with our students and stuff? Guys are gonna put policy against anti-bullying and bullying and stuff? And then there's like this one parent that said, hey, the one who's the victim, he's the victim who needs mental help because, you get bullied, you get depression. And the other hand, he also mentions the bullier. that he says the main problem isn't the victim, is the bullying. The bully is the one who has a problem. It could be a mental problem, something, something in the past has scarred him or something that made him go and abuse someone else, transfer that negative energy to someone else just to get out, to let that anger out. So this movie did very well on that. They show Avery. They showed her side of the family. Her mom, she's like, okay mom, but she's like kind of like those type of mom that they're like, they think like their daughter is very nice and smart and she's never gonna do anything wrong. Yeah, those type of moms, like, oh, my daughter is innocent. And the father, he's just a lazy ass man. He's just a lazy man, really. He just sits there, eats dinner, watch the football game, and then the wife is nagging, why you should get a job? And mom's like, yeah, I'm getting an interview. Oh. And then she has an older brother who graduated from high school, who's supposed to be studying in college, but he doesn't. He's just there playing video games, Call of Duty, and they mention in this movie advertisement, and he's like, oh, Call of Duty. And I want to mention this real quick. I love this one scene when they were eating dinner. The mom says, oh, I heard Call of Duty is like now a modern day video game. It's very popular in the US and also 13-year-olds. Yeah, I like how the son is like, he's like, Mom, I hate you. How dare you say 13-year-old kids play Call of Duty? And also, that guy literally has like sleep deprived. In the movie, he's like that. Like, I don't like it. I'm like, dude, how long you been playing Call of Duty? I'll talk the positive and the negative. The positive of the movie, the cinematography is very nice. I like how in the beginning when they showed Jessica in first-person view when she was heading to committing suicide. That scene was very nice shot. I like how they shot the movie like a documentary. Basically, like if you've seen Cloverfield and Super 8, you'll know the feeling. You feel like that sensation when you watch the camera move and cinematography. And it's very well grounded. The movie is very well grounded. That's also a positive. The only lack of thing that I did not like about this movie, that they put kind of like special effects on each different scene. Well, not on each different scene. Let me say it like this. Alright, when you see this scene right now, you just, something happened like a glitch or something, exactly that. That happens in the movies, I think like 3-4 times, so. But, I just didn't like it because it took me out of the movie. It took me out of the movie that I'm watching. This is actually supposed to be a documentary. And it didn't feel like a documentary when I saw that static noise and that static thing just go on. And when they went to the scene or the main scene go static like. I'm like, no. If you guys are going to make a documentary movie that feels like a real documentary, but it isn't a real documentary, it's just a movie based on a documentary, it's kind of like a tongue twist, blah, blah, blah. But overall, I'm going to make this quick. This movie is good. I respect it, and if people don't like it, well, don't like it. This movie is mostly focused on teen drama, and is focused on educational and anti-bullying. This movie is nothing else. This movie isn't mere to make big bucks, and the movie was shot very well, so I give it credit. This movie is very well, and it's simply written. It's just a simple and very realistic. That's what I like about this movie. In my own opinion, I don't think I can say this because this will spoil the movie, but I wish the ending was a little bit more deep, at least more, let's just say more, I want it to be like the opposite, like when it happened, because I wanted the viewer, like me, to feel more. I already feel impacted when I watched the movie, when I felt sorry for Jessica, when she got bullied. Her parents were suffering, her little sister was suffering, her friend was suffering. A lot of people were suffering because she committed suicide and were praying for her and everything like that. And that made it very impactful for the movie. But overall, this movie is great. I give it an A+ and a 10 out of 10 for a good anti-bullying movie. So, please tell me if you like the movie, have you watched it? It's on Netflix. And give me a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. See ya. Hey guys, I know you guys just watched my review, A Girl Like Her, but I want to say a couple things. A message to all my viewers or anyone watch my videos will get a benefit from this message right here, not my review, because my review is just my thought of the movie. And I recommend you watch it. It's a very good movie, and if you're a teacher or principal, I really recommend you to show this to your students. But anyway, I want to say that I was bullied when I was young. Well, actually, I'm still young, but you know, when I was little, I mostly got bullied when I was in elementary school a couple of times, in summer camps a couple of times. And I know how it feels like to be intimidated. I know how it feels like to be unpowerful, but don't let that get you down. Get help, get an adult, a teacher, or someone with authority that you will trust and will, get control of the situation and prevent you from both of you getting harmed. And even though the person is a bully, try remember this, that a lot of people who are bullies, serial killers, serial killer, rape, etc., a lot of them actually comes from a damaging home. Either of them they were abused, insulted, I don't know. A lot of people have different scenarios. Some people, they have a limit, and when they go to that limit, they just blow up like a dynamite, and it goes all over the place. But I just want to send this message to all of you who's watching my video. Even though I do not know who you are, I do care about you and everyone individually around the world. Everyone deserves to live, and everyone is precious. I want to say thank you for taking your time for watching this small message of mine, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. See ya.